This is a fantastic solution.
First of its kind.
This system can be designed with multiple finishes.
It's an emerging trend that's coming out.
Yeah, this is our LAF2G. This is a redesign of our LAF system, and it is quite popular. We do roughly 10,000 linear feet of this product every year.
Right.
So essentially, this system is an interior wall or ceiling joint cover that is designed to have the panel disengage when it goes in lateral movement. So that after an earthquake, that this panel will pop off the wall, but it'll be retained by a shock cord, and then the owner can go back and pop them on the wall or the ceiling after the event is over.
So I can see that this is intended to kind of match everything else that's happening in the adjacent finishes, correct?
Correct. This system is designed, this is what you would get from the factory, clear anodized aluminum side frame and a metal panel that's primed for field painting. So the field painting is to blend it in. So if you think about this joint system is designed for a 4 to 24-inch joint opening. So they can be very large. So this helps disguise those larger expansion joints with a nice clean finish with 2 reveals.
Right. Let's dig into the inside and see what kind of improvements we've made.
Well, it's all behind the cover, Anthony. So the major improvement that we had over the original LAF system are these magnets. The original LAF system had hook and loop that would engage on the side frame and have a sliding channel here. So the reason for this change is everything looks great on paper because everything's plumb perfect, and but in the real world, these walls can be out of plane and out of tolerance. This panel is fairly rigid, so if things aren't in complete alignment, it's very difficult to get the hook and loop engaged. So these magnets allow a larger field so that they can help take up some of those inconsistent tolerances with the substrates.
Right. So I guess when it came back to reinstalling them after an event or something, they were pounding on them.
Correct. Yeah, they were. They would put these panels on it, and sometimes if they would hit this too hard, this frame could crack. So the other feature we did during the redesign is we made this mud and tape flange a little bit thicker, so it's easier to cover the screw heads and attachment for the contractor. And then the third upgrade, you can see all these little carabiners here to hold the shock cord, and a carabiner and the D ring on the back of the panel. So these used to be S hooks that had to be crimped by hand with pliers by the installer. So once they were there, they were there for good or had to be pried apart. So this carabiner system actually speeds up the installation, as well as if it ever needs to be taken down, it can be removed easily.
Right. So walk us through the steps in general terms of how this system would be installed.
So basically, the way the system comes out, it comes out in a 10-foot length. The base frames are 10 foot. These strike plates and magnets are manufactured to a line. So you essentially cut the side frames and the panel to match. You install the base frames on each side, fasten them to the wall, and you finish the edge with the mud and tape finish, as well as both sides. Then you come back, you install the carabiners and the shock cord, the retention cord, and essentially you basically hook it, align it, and let the magnets do their work.
Yeah, so that really kind of snapped into place. So I can see how resetting this, you'd save a lot of time versus having to pound against it to get the hook and loop to engage.
Correct.
Essentially.